Why do bigwigs talk like that? Don't they want to be understood? No! I'm going to take that speech bit by bit and translate it from Pichai jargon to normal English. Every year, Sundar Pichai, the CEO of Google, gives a speech to millions of developers. I listened to a recent one armed with a dictionary. You should listen to an excerpt too. So here goes.
Google, though, we are fully in our Gemini era. We've been investing in AI for more than a decade and innovating at every layer of the stack. We are in the very early days of the AI platform shift. A frontier model built to be natively multimodal from the very beginning.
Awesome, right? Now, wouldn't it be even more awesome if you could understand it? That's where I'm going to help you. I'm going to take that speech bit by bit and translate it from Pichai jargon to normal English. Let's start with Google is fully in the Gemini era. An era is basically how we measure the history of the planet. So there is the dinosaur era, the Stone Age era, the Renaissance era, and now Pichai is saying we are in the Gemini era. Now, while you and I are in the Gemini era, Google is fully in the Gemini era. Amazing, right? Next, innovating at every layer of the stack. Now, you know what innovating means, of course. You do it day in, day out. Even if it is innovating a new way to claim medical leave. But Google does this innovation in layers and stacks. So to explain that, think of how you make a lasagna. You first put a layer of pasta. Then you innovate the first layer. You may put brinjal, you may put tomato, you may put both. Then you add another layer of pasta. Then one more innovation, and so on. Exactly like that, Google does this in Gemini, except they do it with technology. We are in the early days of the AI platform shift. This is easy. Basically, Pichai is saying that the AI platform, like the stage on which he is standing while making the speech, is shifting. But he doesn't say from where to where. Maybe that is proprietary Google information only. A frontier model built to be natively multimodal from the beginning. Now this one is tough, so you have to stay with me. So basically, there are three types of models: linear, cavalier, and frontier. And Gemini is the third, that's what Pichai is saying. These models can be built either natively or non-natively. Gemini is natively. The models themselves can be single model, dual model, or multi-modal. And they can be so from the beginning, the middle, or the end. So actually, if you look at the whole thing, there are 54 permutations. And I put a very complex table here for you to understand how it could look. But don't have to understand the whole table. All you need to understand is the cell that I've highlighted, which is where Gemini is. So crystal clear, right? Now, why do bigwigs talk like that? Don't they want to be understood? No, they don't want you to understand everything or even anything that they say. They want you to understand that something very important has just happened. Because if Sundar Pichai wanted you to understand him, surely he could have said, folks, Google has been committed to AI for several years now, and we are investing very heavily in the Gemini platform, and we have lots of innovation that we want to share with you today. Now, it's unlikely that Mr. Pichai will come to Just Business for advice, but if he does, we'll be very happy to help him. But if you want to learn how to communicate more clearly, more humanly even, if I may say so, visit justbusiness.com and learn also about the humor workshops that we offer for teams and for organizations. And you can incorporate such honest humor into your work too. We run workshops that are not multimodal, that are not layered in stacks. they're just fun. And they may have the occasional pun.